Good evening, welcome to .programming.blogspot.com. Today I'm talking about validating drop-down list in ASP.NET. First of all, validating a drop-down list using the required field validator control, which is available in toolbox. So first, to drag a required field validator control to the design window and set some property of the required field validator is initial value is select. That is the initial value I will give in the drop down list. Also set the error message and control to validate property. Error message is required field validator, that is change, please select one. Okay, please select one item. Remember that your initial value, okay, now set to forecolor is red. That is edit items. Now text is select. If the initial value is match with the item which is available in the drop down, then get the error, that is education. Second one is technology. Third one is entertainment. Yeah, take a single button control for post back the page. Remember that validate a drop down list only when your drop down value or drop down text is matched with the required field validator control, initial value property of required field validator control. Okay, so it's a proxy, so remove the proxies. Internet options, connections, settings, do the proxies here. Okay, so okay, so my emblaze proxies, oops. Okay, now remove the line proxies also. Remove the line proxies. Now open the control panel. Oops. Internet options, connection and line settings. Refresh it. Oops, control to validate property is not set to required field validator control, so set the control to validate property of required field validator control is drop down list. So okay, now again refresh the page. Yeah, your initial value is match with the single text, and education is your not initial value of drop down list, sorry, required field validator. Again check, your initial value is select and your first item of the drop down list is also select, so get the error because initial value is match with the first text and get the error. Okay, now use second method to validate the drop down list using JavaScript. Oops. JavaScript method is called from the onClient click event of the button control. So pass it here. Remove first to server side code. Use it here on client click equals to validate. So create a function which name is validate, which is applied on client click. Function is validate. Script, block it here, script. Between the head tags. So get the value of the drop down list first. So on the variable where our EQ is a variable name. Oops, IntelliSense is not there. Yeah, document dot get element by ID in the single quotation percentage equals to name of ID property of the drop down list is drop down list 1. So copied it here. Copied it and paste into the okay. Now dot client ID, okay, close the percentage and less than signs and greater than signs markups. So drop down list 1 dot client ID is in between the markups. Check the value property of the request. If req dot value is double equals to select, or you can say 0. Now give the alert message when value is 0. So please select. One item. Right click and view the browser. Please select one. Remove the required field validator control from the page. Now again save it. and refresh the page. Click, oops, get some error here. Yeah, because it's only the text in the list item. So remove the old text which is inside in list item. Inside the list item you can add the text and value property. Value is 0 and text is select. Okay, now in the similarly add this property, add this attribute in the ASP colon list item tag and change the value is 1 and text is education, because in the JavaScript method we check the value is 0 is match, value is 0, then the selected value is 0, then get the matches, or you can say get the error 3. Okay, now save this and run this. Click to the button. Yeah, please select one item, any one item if we select. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this video tutorial.